Did you ever try, Mr. Walker, to discuss with the plaintiff the damages she is claiming as a result of
This is the first time I heard about it until now. I never received a letter or anything. I never received anything about this.
No, well, you spoke to people immediately after the incident. Did they not speak to you, or did they speak to your father?
They spoke to me about the incident with the
immediately thereafter, in
Yeah.
2016. I see they interviewed you.
Yeah, they interviewed me, but that was the only time I knew about it from then. But I did not speak to her at all about anything that happened afterwards.
Is there a reason that you didn't try to contact her?
She's been like kind of harassing us in the neighborhood. They're wild and they go all over the place. All of our dogs all around the neighborhood, all of our dogs are like neighbors' dogs and everything are getting out. We have coyotes, all different things. And she kind of has been harassing us over the years by calling animal control several times. And every day I would see the animal control coming to my house, but my animals were in my yard, and animal control couldn't do anything.
Okay, well, clearly they weren't in your yard that day because the Rottweiler was in a truck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was in the animal control truck. You're not suggesting that the animal control went and took the Rottweiler off your property.
I don't know how he got in the truck.
The Rottweiler was still in her yard. They got the Rottweiler from her yard.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. I had no idea about that.
Well, it's true. Did you rebuild the cattery?
No, I haven't. I fixed them the best I could, but I haven't had enough money to fix them the way they should be because I spent a lot.
I would like to see an estimate to fix the cattery. Thank you. Where are the cats now?
They're still in the cages, like I said. I fixed them the best I could, but like the door that they tore up, I really need to get a new door. I just sort of
So how many cats do you have now?
14.
Well, your dogs caused damage to the shed.
Your Honor, is there any evidence that my dogs entered their yard?
They caught the Rottweiler on her property.
Oh, wow.
And that's what they said. They caught the Rottweiler on her property.
Okay.
And she and her daughter saw the two brindle pit bulls running away, but the Rottweiler stayed on the property. That's in the report.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So you have to replace the damage that these three huge dogs caused to her property. According to this estimate, it's $2,700 to fix that.
$2,700 for their cat cages?
Yeah, here it is. Yeah,
That
that's what it
doesn't make
looks like.
sense.
Doesn't make sense. Do you want to show me a different estimate?
I don't have a different estimate to show you.
Well, that's what you have to have. I mean, if you knew why you were coming here today, you knew that she was asking for damages that your dogs caused to her property. If you want to show me a competing estimate, you can do that. But if you don't have one, I have to rely on the estimate that she gives me.
Yeah.
I understand that you weren't terribly attached to these dogs because you told animal control to take them all away.
No, at that time what happened was they scared me. They came over with 3 huge trucks. They all surrounded me. They said that your dogs had got out. They made like a huge deal, and they said they were going to give me tickets and fines and all kinds of stuff.
No, they said they were going to give you a ticket for your dogs being off your property, unleashed. That's not a whole big deal. That happens all the time. Yes.
When he's talking, you know, animal control, since they caught his dog on my property, it's a law, they had to take his dog down to him and asked him if he wanted to claim his dog.
Well, I know. They said that they took the dog, the one dog, just the Rottweiler. The 2 pit bulls had already gone back to the property. Only the Rottweiler was actually picked up on your property.
Right.
Was hanging around. Okay. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $3,000. We're finished. Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
I don't believe that my dogs did all that.
They were in a frenzy.
A lot of cats, and they're all wild. They go all over the neighborhood.
What he said, it wasn't true. My cats don't roam the neighborhood.
And just be good neighbors.
People should not have dogs that they cannot control.